Okay, I was a dum-dum, and it turns out the reason the front suspension had, or the steering had that weird reversed feedback regime, is because the front suspension had basically no caster. Um, I was sort of eyeballing the positions of everything and just made it all kind of mutually orthogonal, so the strut was running, well, it wasn't quite vertical, it was tilted in the X direction. It was tilted sort of towards the center of the car, but it wasn't tilted back at all, and that makes the steering feel super vague. So I have, does it show up here? Yes, it does. I've moved it back just a bit, so there's now 3 degrees of caster, and that makes the car way more drivable. I'm going to leave the last video up so I don't have to sort of re-explain everything, but man, do I have to adjust this camber here. There we go, that's pretty close left to right. The toe, I think, is... yeah, that's still goofy. Oh, I need to adjust that before I make this public. And alright, let's try this now. So, same rear suspension geometry. Whoops. Only difference is I've played with the shift animation a little bit and given the front end some caster, and there's no negative feedback anymore. It feels sort of the way you would expect it to feel. That turn feels a lot better than it did with the previous strut or double wishbone based rear suspension. Where it was always loose. I think one of those had problems with toe and the other one with camber. The multi-link is fantastic with both. It just feels great all around. And I think that's more true to the actual car. It certainly looks to my eyes like it should be. But it's kind of hard to say, I guess. There we go. Oh, this thing feels really good now. I love watching that suspension work. It's just too much fun. I'm sad I'm gonna have to be going away and not making any progress for a while, but I will return to this. It'll be about 6 months, May 2023, I should be back, and I will make this a proper mod, I promise.